Dear follower, you are welcome to this second part of this story building design tutorial. Now let me show you how to place the upper floor of this building on top of this one. Follow me. So let's proceed. Let's go back to our floor plan. Now that we are done with these windows and our doors, so let's go to the ground floor. In this ground floor, we are going to pick the outline of our line that shows us where we have our cantilever, because we are going to the story building, the upper floor now. So use your marquee and select your ground floor. Now click on line and press on Ctrl A. That will select line. Click on Polyline as well and press on Ctrl A. That will select Polyline altogether. So is there anything else that is left unselected there? The only thing we are picking are lines. Then right click and click on copy. Now exit your marquee. Now move up to deck slab. Can you see your deck slab? Click on deck slab, because we are on the story building now. Of course, you are not seeing the building walls. To see that on your trace, it will appear. Then right click and paste the lines you copied from the ground floor. They will appear in their proper position. You can see. Now we can design what we want here. So let's start. At this level, the first thing we need to do is to cast our decking, cast our deck slab. So click on slab, go to your slab setting, change the thickness to 150. That's the thickness of your deck slab. The edge of the deck should be the paint of your wall. The top level, maybe we can choose something like stone marble white for it. And the bottom of the deck will be your white POP sling. Just click on it, okay? And this time around, change your reference level from top, so that the moment you drop your slab, it will measure from top to down. Click on this one and then click OK and start drawing. Let me get my polyline. Now, if you go down in our sample design here, you observe that in the 3D, there is a design we have here. Can you see the design we have here? You can see the designs we have here. Let me show you how to do that design in this our building. So let's go to our floor plan. Go back to your ground floor plan here. And this is your ground floor plan. Take this section. Bring this section to this line here. Stretch it. So that we can see this edge. Then open this section 02. Can you see section 02? Alright. Let's stretch this line. This line shows us an offset of 600 from here, down here. Get your line. Drag a copy of it. 1200. The same thing here. Then get your morph. and also draw another morph as well that will cut it open. Go to your 3D and see it. See what it looks like in 3D. Highlight on this morph and extrude it to the thickness of wall. Search for the middle morph and also extrude it to the thickness of the wall. And then right click on it and move to Boolean operation, click on subtract so that it cuts this place open. See what you have. Then in the same morph, click at this spot, drag it to this level. Dimension 2, click on the 5p600. This is what you have. Then also extrude this morph. Now change their materials. Now you can drag a copy of this beam and bring it to this position. To do that, go to your floor plan and do that. Check on your lintel and see it there. Can you see it here? And drag a copy of it and position the other side. So you are done with this area. Now the next thing you need to do is to introduce the ramp of this place, because this place is going to become a carport as well. Go to your floor plan. Bring this section into this place. Change the direction of focus of the section with your Ctrl M. Click on Ctrl M. Then hold it on this center. Now the section is now pointing towards this side. Now having changed this your section 02 to be focusing towards this direction, drag it close to the wall. At this spot, drag it very close to the wall. Lap it on the wall surface there. Stretch it beyond this place and open it. In this section 02, design the height of the ramp that will be there. Let's say 300. Then maybe let's use this spot and throw it down here. Cut it off here. Delete this line. Do the same thing here. Cut it off here. Delete this line. Then get your morph and use morph to trace this layout. Beautiful. Let's take it. In 3D, this is what we have. Highlight on this morph, you can see it here. Highlight on it and extrude it into a solid. You see? Stop at this place. Then change the material. Now you have that place properly set. Now we have to go to our deck slab. In this our deck slab, we have a void within this space. We're going to have a void within this space as we want in our design. We're going to have a void, so we are going to cut open this place. Cut this place open. We also cut this place open because what we have here is the stairwell. This is your staircase, so you have to cut this place open, and as well we have to cut this place open for the construction of our staircase. So click on slab and then highlight this slab and change it to rectangular selection and pick it to this spot. It's now open for your stair. Stop here. So we have it open and we can drag this one further. This level. Beautiful. This is the stairwell of this place. So where else? Okay, we have a void. Let's open our lintel. I see something there. Okay, let's get this enclosure with a polyline. Copy it and drop it in our, just copy it and drop it on our deck slab. Beautiful. Our deck slab, we have to extend this place to this point. Beautiful. Then click back on our slab, highlight this entire selection and cut this place open. So let's check it back again and see what it looks like in our 3D. Can you see? We have a void here that we'll be looking down. This is the staircase well. This is our staircase, another hidden staircase here. So now what we do is we install the wall that will be on top of this place, but we have to check the size or the height of the wall that will stand on this spot. Let's go to our storage setting and check the height. From deck slab to roof beam level is 7250. From here to this spot, roof beam level, that is where the wall is stopping, 7250. So subtract this 4000 from 7250. What you will have is 3250. 3250. Click OK. Let's go back and change and click on this wall. Change the height to 3250. You can check the story level. Deck slab is the current story level. Haven't done that, just click OK. Now we are going to draw the external walls first. The external walls, we are going to draw them first. And make sure this is in continuous wall. I'll have to pick here. Having done that, the next thing to install is the internal walls this time around. Let's install the internal wall. So we change this to single wall and start immediately. Let's take from this spot and extend this wall. As for partitioning, that's use your own discretion as you want the rooms and the facilities you have here. As you want them, you decide. You design this type. Now let me show you what I have in mind for this place. Now let me off my trace so that I can see what my plan looks like up here. Off this trace, you can see. Now this becomes the madam's room. This is staircase. This is master's toilet and bathroom. This is the walking closet of the master. This is the master's bedroom. This entire place becomes our family lounge. This becomes our family lounge. Right here we have the sit out, the balcony on the top. Here becomes balcony for this room. I have to off this line as well. I need to introduce one wall here again. And then delete this line. So now that we are done, we can remove all the lines. Just click on lines, let it go out. Beautiful. You can see what your building looks like on this top. So let's start putting, let's check it in 3D and see what it looks like. This is Madam's room, but I've not put the toilet of the Madam. This is Master's bathroom and toilet. This is his walk-in closet, and this is our staircase, which I have not introduced. I will not be introducing that in this tutorial. So let's proceed. We have to introduce a beam here for access into this place. So let's use our wall. Let's use our door and use our empty opening. Click on this rectangular and then change the height to 2750. Beautiful. I will change it to 2750. Then click OK. Check it in 3D and see what it looks like. You see it? This is what it looks like in 3D. Repeat it on all the areas you want to have beams. So we'll do the same here. Do the same here. But then we'll have to set a limit to this using line. Then highlight this one, drag it to this end, and stretch it to this end. Go back to this one as well. Stretch it to this point. Stretch it to this point. Come over here and also install the same door here, the same opening here. Then we have to install the WC of Madam. Then drag a copy of this wall 2625 and see where it's stored. Cut this section off here and delete this. And let's check in our 3D and see what we've got in our 3D. Can you see what we have in our 3D here? Now what do we do? The next stage is to install our doors. Our doors, that's the next stage. So without wasting time, let's go and install our doors. Remember, after drawing your building, your ground floor building on the ground floor, and using your DPC to install your doors, you come to seal level to put your windows. After putting your windows, you come to deck slab and cast the decking. After casting the decking, remember we have to cut open. We have to cut the decking open at this spot to show our stairwell here, the stairwell of this place, the void here. Having done that, it is on this deck slab level you start drawing the building of your first floor. On this deck floor, you start drawing the building of the first floor. As you can see, I have finished drawing the building of my first floor on this deck slab story level. I finished doing that. Now the next thing I have to do is to install the doors of the rooms and the spaces I have here. To do that, I will also sit on this deck slab because the doors will sit on the deck slab. So look at what I have to do. I'll go to the ground floor, go to this DPC, use my pick parameter, copy the internal doors I have here. Can you see? I'm picking this door. Then I will come back to my deck slab. Then, because it's an internal door, I will start introducing them wherever I want them to be. Let me introduce one here. Let's see it in 3D and see if it is okay. Beautiful. It's very much okay. Can you see it? Then we go back and do it on all the areas we want our doors to be. Put one here. Now the next door to install here are external toilet doors, which is 750. We change the 5 to 750 and proceed to all the toilets and bathrooms. Now that we are done with this, the next door to introduce is external doors. External doors. I'll go down to my DPC again and pick one of the metal door here. That is 900. Use my pick parameter and pick it. Then come back to my deck slab. Now this deck slab, oh, I introduced a wooden door here. I have to delete it. It has to be a metal door. Then draw it here. Whereas I have one here, because this is now balcony for this room here. Now this room here has a balcony at this top. I have to introduce a door for it here. Then we have this large balcony here that serves this building. I have to introduce one for it here. Then survey your building and see if there is anyone that does not have its door. Shake it in 3D and see what it looks like. Now we have installed our door. The next thing to install here is our windows. You move up to first floor seal level. That is the window level where you start installation of your window. Click on it. You have arrived at the window level. Now we don't need to start doing new settings for window. Just go to the ground floor window and use your pick parameter and copy the settings for your window there. Can you see? Pick this window. You have picked it. Come back to your first floor seal. And let's start introducing them. And drop one here. Drop one here. Come to this place, drop one here. Drop one here. Come over here. Drop one here. Come this side and drop one here. For the master room. Drop one here and drop one here. Now the next thing to do is to introduce the windows of the toilets and bathrooms. So go back to ground floor seal and copy the settings of the window. Use your pick parameter, pick this window here, then come back to your first floor seal and search for the toilets and bathroom windows, one here. Having done that, take a look at it on your 3D. Now you have successfully introduced windows in this building, but it seems like the upper story windows and the ground floor windows are not in alignment. So what do you do in that case? Let's go back to our floor plan. Open this elevation. This elevation, south elevation, open it. Beautiful. We are going to align these upper windows with the ground ones. Now these windows here are 9900 windows. Click on this window. Change the setting of this window. These two windows, change it to 900. Good. Now drag this window. Drag it and bring your cursor down here. Can you see? It's bringing it to the alignment of the one on the ground. And drag this one as well to the alignment of the one on the ground. You come to this one, drag this window and bring it to the alignment of this one here. Then you can shift this one a bit. Likewise here, you drag this window and bring it to the alignment of this one here. Repeat the same thing on all the elevations. Go to your west elevation and do the same thing there. Go to your north elevation and do the same thing there. Go to your east elevation and do the same. And go back to your 3D. Beautiful. Now that you are done, what is next? What you do next is to put your ceiling. To put your ceiling using slab, we go to our floor plan. What we do this time around is to install our ceiling. To install our ceiling, go to your roof beam level. On your roof beam level, you install your ceiling. Click on it. Then click on your trace so that it will show your entire building layout. You see that? Now, get your slab, go to your slab. Change the thickness of your slab. Maybe, let's say 150. 150 is too much. Let's use just 50 mm. Beautiful. And of course, this slab is not going to, it's only going to be drawn inside the wall and glossy. We can change the top level to, let's just use simple material for it, or to let's just link the entire surface and change it to paint glossy white. Having done that, click OK. Now we'll start from this spot. Let's do this. Back to this level, just get your polyline and trace this exterior part of the wall. Then copy it and paste it on your roof beam level. Beautiful. Then you can get it, you can offset it to this position, and then re-offset it back to 225 so that it comes inside of the wall. Beautiful. Let's check it on our 3D. You see what it looks like in our 3D. Now the next thing we do is we install our parapet. The parapet that will sit on this building, that's what we install now. So to do that, we have a challenge. We have to design the profile of the parapet. Let me go to this particular design. Let's check on the ground floor and see the material we used as our profile. Zoom to deck slab. Okay, look at the profile here. I'll copy this profile. Click on copy. Open this my drawing and paste it here. Beautiful. Fill it with morph. I'm showing you how to create a parapet. Fill it with a fill. When you want to do fill, press down on your space bar and drop it. Enter. Now highlight this fill, right click on it, cut it. The moment you cut it, you go to your design, move to your complex profile, go to your profile manager. At this spot, type name, just call it parapet. Parapet 1, click OK. Then right click and paste that fill. Click paste. Search for the middle. Can you see the middle here? Can you see? Drag it from this spot. Drag it from this spot and paste it here. Having done that, change the material. Click at this spot. Change the material to paint titanium white. When you've done that, click store profile. That's just stored here. Click override. Then exit this place. Beautiful. Now we are at the roof beam level to install this parapet. You're already at the roof beam level. Watch out in your elevation, your south elevation. If you take a look at your south elevation, do you see your roof beam level? Look at it here. Roof beam level. The parapet is going to sit on top of this place. Therefore, the base offset is going to be 0. So how to do that? Go back to this roof beam story level. Roof beam story level. And go to your wall. On this your wall. Change this setting from this basic to complex profile. And search for that profile you just created. Look at it, parapet 1. Click on it and click OK. Having done that, you can start from this spot. It's done. Now take a look at it on your 3D and see what it looks like. Can you see what it looks like in your 3D? You have your parapet installed. The next thing to do immediately is to install your roof. But you're not going to install this roof on this roof beam level. Look at the level for the roof. It's called parapet or roof beam. This is parapet or roof beam. So click on it. Now open your 3D. Open the south elevation. Let me show you something. On the south elevation, can you see? The parapet top is your roof level. So your roof is going to sit on top of this place. It's going to sit on top of this place. Now to do that, you go back to your parapet top. But it seems like our parapet is not appearing here. Our parapet didn't show here. So what do? Go back to this your roof beam level. Get a polyline. Trace out the layout of this parapet. Now, click on this line, change the color to maybe red, and then cut it. Just cut it. Then paste it on this parapet. So this shows you the parapet layout of this building. Now, before you draw the roof plan, go to your roof, click on your settings, on these surfaces, change it from complex to simple. Choose the thickness of your wall. I like using 300. Choose this 300, and then we are using automatic roof setting. Automatic roof setting. I will refer you to my previous tutorial on automatic roof setting. Click on this, go down to this place, change your eave overhang to 50. You can use 100, but since you have parapet, you don't need to go beyond 100. So the roof angle at this spot, you can choose any angle. Let me say I want to use 30 degree. Should I use 30 degree? Okay, let me use 40 degree. Now that I've chosen 40 degree, this is edge angle. Change the edge angle to be the same thing as 40 degree as well. Now in our roof setting, we choose thickness for our roof. Let's say 300. Choose the angle of the roof as 40 degree. Or if we feel like we can change it to something like let's say 36 degree. Make sure that the angle you fix here must be the same angle, also 36 degree. Having done that, then okay, we have 50 here. Okay, should we leave it at 50? Okay, let's leave it at 50. Then having done that and ensuring that our models are set on, we click OK. Then because it is automatic roof design, we start at this spot. That done. Then open this south elevation. You can see where our roof is. Then we drag it down to the parapet position. Beautiful. Then check it in 3D and see what it looks like. By this, we have completed the design of these duplex. Now that we are done with the installation of the roof, the next thing we do is we put our balusters. To do that, let's go back to our floor plan and select the story level. The story level is our deck slab. Click on deck slab. On this deck slab, go to your object, click on this object and open it. Move down to building structure. Click on building structure. Move down to fence and railing. Can you see that? When it opens, click on these posts and rail. Click on it. When it opens, change this figure to 0. Follow the settings that I will do now. And then when we come here, we drop it here. Now let's check it in our 3D and see what it looks like. Beautiful. Now you have a completely done duplex building, which you can now move from this ARCHICAD to any other rendering software. You can move it from this ARCHICAD to Lumion, where you render it, or you can move it from this ARCHICAD to Atlantis and render it in Atlantis. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you for watching.